hide the evidence. Copyright, eh? You know, the music sucks anyway. It's no big loss. Your nose clean, stay off the cocaine. I know a lot of people pushing up daisies causing that. God, that's a heavy little sucker for being a little sucker. That sink still got water in it. Yeah, that's a good one then, isn't it? Seat cushion. Alright, but the seat cushion for a 5-gallon bucket. Put it upside down, set this on top of it. Got a cushioned seat. Excuse me, I got a yard on there to put it in place. See what's in this. Oh, well, we got a launcher, ProMaster launcher. Oh, let's see here. We got books. I don't know what this is on. 19-inch color TV. There's customer service, family care, higher air conditioner, mouse pad, Coast Guard's mouse pad. It's like the mice have made that thing pad. We got electrical stuff here. Okay, hold on to that. There's AC/DC, battery operated. Oh, you got some metal. That's probably. I got a toad exclusively for metal. Oh, just can't get rid of enough stuff. Yeah, oh, that's all good stuff. Let's throw it away. Well, now, Warren, that's where you're wrong. Goodbye, Camaros. Can't do it. I can't throw it away. I've had that poster 40 years. I can't, even though it's garbage, I can't throw it away. And that's pathetic. That's really pathetic. Well, we got a little bit of battery left here, so at least didn't turn out too bad. I mean, just grass cutting, right? Get all this stuff gathered up. Fine porcelain there. Whoever cut the, I didn't cut that over there, but whoever cut that over there, I did a number on my underpinning. Talk to them about that. This looks pretty good. I'm satisfied. Won't have to cut it for a while. Cut it down pretty low this time. Did you get all that? Keep shaking it. Keep shaking it. Sana's shaking up the paint. Shake it up. Shake it. Shake it.
Okay. That's a nice shirt.
That is a nice shirt. Yeah.
Do you think it's done yet?
You get tired and you hand it over to your brother. You sure you don't want to wear one of my old shirts?
No!
All right.
Pinch myself.
Your shirt's inside out. That's smart. Now, if you get paint on it, you can still wear it. Ah, you are a smart cookie. Okay, best behavior. Camera's on.
Here.
Thank you. What happened to my screwdriver?
Oh, you took it off. Sure.
This doesn't look like white. Oh yeah, it stirred up good. There's no base oil coming up or nothing. That's good. That's wonderful.
Did you put a tray on that?
That is a tray. Reports have seen better days. You gotta kind of watch where you walk or dip. Pretty good. Oh, sirree, Bob. Let me get it all. Right now, this is work.
Like I just did, look. Look at me. I can't paint without getting a freaking head to toe. Can I,
I can't. Holy crap, how did I get that hole?
yeah,
Oh,
look.
that's not even, how?
That's paint. I think I should take my braces off.
This is quite satisfying.
You guys got it turned around, which is smart though. Hey guys, let's do it this way. Let's start on that side. Okay, go over on the other side.
Okay.
What'd he say?
Make sure you get the edges. The brown handle as well. Brown part.
You got me! Oh, shoot. You painted before. And you've got a grip. Which means you got a grip right here. You got a claw. Gripping right there. You gotta hit it before it dries. All of them are coming off except one. I think I should take my ring off too.
Yeah, let's pile more junk inside here. I did see a chipmunk welcome me. Didn't get him on here. Let's see if we're gonna. I meant to bring some boards with me. I didn't. Look, cobweb, wasp, a lot of wasp. Probably got a home in just about every corner down through there. Now, I'm not gonna bother you guys unless you bother me. I ain't over here much, but I'm gonna be, because we're working on I'm working on getting everything out of the building and get my spray ready. Oh man, there's a big old goblin nest right there. Man, what you guys? I'm not gonna bother him. Well, I start getting attacked inside this one. Smart guy would throw some bombs in here first, but I tell you what, I'm just gonna hustle up here and get this stuff off the trailer the best that I can without, well, let's just see, hopefully without getting attacked. Oh, welcome to my nightmare. One thing. Man, I hope there ain't nothing up in here. That's good, plenty of room. So far so good, nothing's attacked me. Fine porcelain. Marble. High dollar stuff, you know.
I think I'm good.
Could never have enough of them. When I used to restore cars, it sure came in handy. You never take a bumper off hardly without breaking the bolts. What good they're gonna be anymore? Not to me anyway. Got nobody working on bumpers. Yeah, but then a country music singer opted out. Okay, bring me the spray.
No,
it ain't.
Bet.
It ain't.
Bet.
You might be able to see through this, but it's amazing that it did. This camera has been dropped so many times.
Remember that one time when...
That looks cool.
Oh, there's a bee, there's a bee, there's a bee, there's a bee, there's a bee.
Really, Shauna?
Look, there's a bee. For the first coat, I think I'm good.
For household paint supplies right there. Yes, sir, Bob. Household paint supplies right there. And that'd be your paint brushes, stuff like that. That would not include paint. Give me the hose.
Trying to get away from the water. I accidentally kicked it.
Heck, a lot of pay deductions today. Lots. I think you guys are going to owe me by the time the day's over.
I'm not.
Why?
Look.
It's just the first coat. Look at mine.
This is worse than mine.
Huh?
Yours looks worse than mine.
Yeah, because it's the first coat. Second coat will cover it all.
Let's flip these boards. Damien wasn't playing with a toad.
No, the frog is gone!
Not gonna do this.
Oh, no.
I did it on my own. After the first coat, there was a lot.
I'll be right back.
A lot.
All right. Have at it.
Where?
Rip tractor.
Yeah.
Alright, tractor. Oh my goodness, this is gracious. It's hot.
Yeah. That's how summer works.
It is summer, it's not fall.
It's still summer song.
Did you flip this? Did you guys flip this one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm turning into snow.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, but you probably won't be able to video me anymore.
Why?
I'm getting too hot.
You ain't taking your shirt off.
Now, if you ain't careful, you will have a weight problem, because I have all my life. You got to exercise and you got to eat the right food, because you'll gain weight faster than most people. It's our metabolism. I know guys that can eat all day long don't gain a pound.
Same with Amber. She can eat like 8 Dorito bags,
Same
like
with you,
family
Donna.
size, and she's still skinny.
Yeah, but she'll.
I'm almost done.
Right down on the lens too. Yeah.
It's still working. There you go. I plugged it in.
Apple. You got mad at me for being
You're
loud.
aggravating. We go through this quite a bit. Almost, and you know, I keep telling you, take your time. Know so much. There, that's good. That's good. That you didn't have to take it all down, see? Plenty of hose. There'd still be about 6 loops still on there, and we wouldn't have to do what we just did.
Okay, Papa.
So when you get it, shut your mouth. When you get a job, you study. What's the best way to do it? You don't just start grabbing, pulling, and tugging. You understand? You learn anything there, or did they go one there? That's it.
After Pop was done, I need him to come here.
Oh.
I need him to come here.
Oh, what does that mean?
Can't.
Yeah!
And we're gonna have to get rid of license plate bolt kits and bunker bolt kits. What the hell was that? Hold on, Elizabeth. I'm coming to join you. My Uncle Perk. May he rest in peace. He was something else. He'd come in there and do that red fox. Oh! That'd be enough for now. That's some good footage right there. This is just, I'll tell you, I should be making millions. Off time.
What?
You want to get wet? Are you hot?
Seconds is goof off time.
2 seconds? What time you goofed off today?
Guys,
You keep your tools as clean as you can. That one should still look brand new. If you go in there and see mine, I got a cabinet in there where I got my own stuff that I've not let anybody borrow. Everything I got was brand new because I took care of it over the years. But if they don't pay for it, they don't take care of it. You go to their house, all their stuff's neat and clean. They come to your house and destroy it. Follow me?
yeah, Amber does.
There you go. All right, now, hand that stick. Do that. Don't hang it up there yet.
Really?
All the water out of it.
And spray it. You gotta hold it all the way in. All the way. What are you doing?
Alright. I didn't want to get bent. Let's go. Especially considering it's a loss.
Don't.
I didn't know. Dang, you have to.
No, I don't. I'm not helping you now.
I just need to spray you.
That's too bad.
You have to help me.
I don't have to. You do it yourself. Have it yourself. Throw me again though, and it's over.
You really didn't.
More mud on this. Same way on the other end, Donna. Nope. Other one. Okay. Let's get yours on here. And then this time you hold the stick.
I want to spray it though.
No, too bad.
Please.
No.
I have never got to spray these things.
Neither have I. You just did it though.
Can you spray the pan? That's,
No.
That's my first thing. Please.
No.
Whatever.
spray it now.
Are you happy that I got the glasses?
Yeah, I can't. I don't even remember taking them in there.
So I don't get sprayed.
I accidentally sprayed them and dropped them.
You do get to spray, but I'm showing you a different technique. Did you see what I just did?
Yeah, but I like the other one.
I got all the heavy paint off of it without spraying it everywhere and getting it all over everything. Now, you get all the dirt and the rest of the paint out of it. Like that. Looks like fuzz, don't it? Watch it moving. These legs.
It's a piece of fuzz.
Oh my goodness. You keep, oh,
That's fuzz.
there he goes. He's got wings too. I'll be damned. Better hold it out there where he can't hit you.
Stop moving it.
Guys, look at this way.
Stop moving it.
He wants to go that way for the splash, and he wants to go this way. There we go.
That was satisfying. Check that out.
Pretty cool, huh?
Creates a cool optical illusion.
Kind of nice to spin around mouth feel. Easy, right? What a shit, man.
It's better than what we were doing.
See how well you see I'm spraying it that way. If you go this way, it bring it back on you. Oh, it ain't though, is it? Look, it's shooting it off that way.
It'd be nice and cool anyway.
Oh yeah, get over it. That's clean.
No thanks.
This is pretty cool. No thanks.
Okay. Now, take it off. Let's get the handle. I don't think that's the, yeah, that's old paint.
You should probably walk.
I need that screwdriver off the back of the trailer. Can't handle it. That's what. Get it? All the water out of it? She's telling you the truth. If she wasn't, I would stop her.
How is that the truth? They're two different sizes completely.
This is the land temperature. The difference. Oh no, this is the same thing. She's
Yeah,
right.
That's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah,
but
this
this is
Well,
laying
this is
on
taller.
the ground. Because this is laying on the ground and it's
They come in
cut.
that length, right?
Well, if it's been cut, then isn't it different?
No, it's the same
It's a
thing.
4x4, but it's shorter.
So then it's different. It's not the same thing.
It's exactly. I don't understand what you're saying at all. But anyway,
They're two different kinds of.
one's longer than.
Because one's cut, that's why it's shorter.
So if you were to buy it that size, it'd be different then, but cutting it doesn't change it.
I'm done.
I don't know.
He's pulling a young pulling a young on a young. Grandkids. So that goes down here in the grandkids section. Let's hope that the batteries aren't messed up. I'm checking toys that take batteries, make sure that the batteries haven't exploded, started rotting. You don't want to give a baby acid to digest. Or maybe you're sick something and you do. I don't know. If you are, get a hold of me and let me know and I'll help you with that problem. Idiot. Let's get that right. Good luck. Oh, God. Oh, you gotta kick me. Stop that freaking going back and sexy with the brain. That's pretty easy. Take a minute and recognize our sponsors, Thermal Care Heat Wipes. They work on any, and they're packed with vitamins and nutrients that you just wouldn't imagine you can't get from organic or natural preserved and or vegetables. Good stuff. Multi-purpose for whatever ails you. Flashback. Anything was in this that had moose. There's a herd of moose called a herd of mice. I've been around a long time, I don't know that. As long as it's part of it. Let's get that right through. Oh, God. Oh, you gotta kick me. Stop that freaking. Lord, back to you. Sexy little break. That's pretty easy. 8,000 pound safe. Oh, man. Marble tabletops. Not a very well thunk out project, as you can note. They're not all that big, so the table you could imagine, unless you went with a low table, you're in good shape. But don't do what we did and go with a tall table, because it gets top heavy and doesn't work out. Find a spot for that. Oh. My hat flew off, I was going so fast. Jeebies, you know something's up when you think of somebody and you get them creepies, you know, them EBGBs is what we used to call them. There's Sturgis, 2000, used to live out there. One of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my entire life, and I'll tell you, I've been some places. I traveled quite a bit during my time in the U.S. Air Force, and I did so as a civilian as well. Exactly, rode motorcycles. I rode with the Bandinos, Held Angels, Outlaws. I had a few buddies there, the Outlaws, out there. And I was an independent. There was just a handful of us that could do that, you know, and go to the revivals and the poker runs and ride alongside these guys. And these guys rode alongside each other at certain events out there. I mean, you hear stories about these biker feuds and stuff like that. And a view of Wyoming, I think it was called the Red Water Revival. What a sight, but I'm going to get into the details of the training in there, but a gunshot went off on the dance floor, and you had Bandinos and Hells Angels, and it was said that they were kind of into it at that time. Not really on the best of terms, and they got shot in the foot by the gun, kept the crowd from breaking out, and kept the bands apart, and kept the members apart long enough to explain his side of it and to defend the dude that shot him. And he said it was a complete accident on the dance floor. They was dancing and there was some bumping went on and the gun went off, man. And this dude stepped up.
Office, 9:00 a.m. appointment. They open at 9 o'clock. And I get there, there's not a soul other than the faculty, what you call them, the dental members. And then slowly, you know, as time goes on, people are coming in and sitting down as well in the waiting room, and I hear a little racket in the back there. You can tell they're getting prepared for their day. The individuals, now mind you, they open at 9, my appointment was at 9. Everybody must have been 9 a.m. and it definitely wasn't first come, first served because I was the first one there, but I was the last one served. And just so happened the oldest one in the office, so well, we're not practicing respect your elders. I'm all about that, especially now that I am one. I'm a real advocate for that one nowadays, and I'll be an even heavier, harder hitting advocate as time goes on and the years go up. Then I'm taken back and they're telling me what they're going to do. I'm there for a basic cleaning. And but while I'm sitting there, you know, and even up until the appointment, I didn't want to cancel the appointment and mess this thing up because I don't know if you've noticed, but my area, it's been hard to get an appointment like quick. Some of these doctors, a 2-month waiting period on some of these specialists, man. That ain't good. And this ain't a specialist. This wasn't for that kind of a visit, but anyway, I'll get off topic here, but I didn't do it up and have it to where I was going to have to make another appointment. And the reason that I was thinking that is because I was thinking about the process that I'm getting ready to go through and what my ultimate goal is with my teeth.
Places I've been to, them Black Hills, man, and the people, woo! I ran with what some people would consider a motley crowd, but these most loyal people there ever was.
to get back a couple of them that I lost here on this side, by the way, who were because of one of the main ones was the dentist. Did the work on this one tooth that ended up getting so messed up that it had to be pulled. He retired, sold his practice, and about, just a couple of months, after doing this work, and the people that he sold it to wouldn't honor his work. So I couldn't do anything about it, other than the money that it was going to cost to have things done, and I just had to have it pulled. So I lost that tooth, but I'm trying to get back that tooth. It's right here, my tooth. I like that tooth. I want it back.
I was blessed. I see it as a blessing to be able to enter some of the nations out there and learn their ways. One of my favorite was the way of the peyote. Shout out to Rapid City, South Dakota, Box Elder.
I'm not going in there for that today. Cleaning, I'm thinking, man, I'd rather have this done first. But I'm there and I'm going to go ahead and get the cleaning, but I'll do the cleaning, and the only one in the whole place that can, I guess legally, is licensed to do the cleaning, breaks the news to me that she been sick. She's got the flu, she's got a cold or something, she can't control her coughing. And I tell her, well, that's kind of a concern to me because I'm a flu sick magnet and I don't even go around my own family members that I know is sick. So I'm having, she's telling me about her mask being gold plated and I don't know what else, inside it, the highest rate, I don't know, but I'm, part of my training, I'm not even going to get in my military training. Common sense as a human being, I know that masks aren't 100%. I'm not willing to take that risk, and I tell her, thanks for telling me that. I'm not comfortable fulfilling this appointment with somebody who's sick. And here's,
I mean, he had a moment there where he could have done this and had this guy taken down, and taken out hard, and perhaps a whole damn place exploded. And this man took the shot to the foot and told it what I honestly believe like it was. Now, I remember that. I also remember waking up in the tent under about 4 inches of water after being passed out for a couple of days. And that was because of Wild Bill. Wild Bill.
It's a crazy thing. When I came in, there's a big sign, wear your mask. I don't wear the mask. I go in, I'm not gonna wear a mask. They don't say anything, but they got masks sitting right there at the table. They didn't ask me to wear no mask. And then, came in, no mask. They didn't grab one of these masks. I mean, the sign's there's the mask. So people were coming in, they're not masking up, they're not wearing the mask. They're my people, I think. Until one of them gets asked to wear the mask, and instead of telling them no, he puts the mask on, and then doop, 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 everybody puts the mask on, except me. And then as people enter, and they look around, they see the majority of the people got the mask on, they automatically grab a mask and put a mask on.
He was just barely 5'6", and he rode the biggest hog you could ever imagine, and he rode it like it was a mini bike. He put on a show out there spinning that sucker around on the seat. Just a little dude, but man, he was huge, if you get what I'm saying. And he had his little magic bag he carried around, and he was treating everybody. And I got treated. And that treatment led me to a comatose stage for 2.5 days there where everybody was having fun. I enjoyed the first few hours there tremendously.
I know maskers like me. They ask, have you been sick? Have you had this, have you had this, have you had... A lot of those things, some of us have on a daily basis and have had for a lifetime. Yet, I found I'm a little hesitant to say yes, yes. I just say no, 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 no. And to think that people are going to be 100% honest with you all the time is a little cuckoo, in my opinion. So, the gun to the head for the temperature and all that, good. Go for it because I don't want to get sick either. The masking thing is ridiculous. But the high fever stuff, that, and if somebody knows they're sick, they should voluntarily tell you. Shouldn't have to go around trying to catch people. That's where I give props to this lady today, and there, the nurse, whatever you call them, dentist, I don't know what you call these people, but she's the only one that can clean the teeth, obviously. When she tells me she's sick, I say, no, this ain't going to go down this way, I'll just reschedule. Besides that, I would like to I wanted to kind of touch bases with the dentist here, as far as...
My peeps out at the Ponderosa, the Barbarian. I know them all. I'd like to thank my sponsors, TY Trucking Incorporated. If you need any large hauled in large quantities, these are the guys to contact right here back in the 90s to the early 2000s. Can't do nothing for you today. No longer around. And then when I got up, looking around, I walked out the tent, looked around, I went back in and passed out for a few more hours while they all protected me and watched over me. Came in periodically shaking me up and waking me up. It was over. And I got on my bike and trying to get out of there. You had a hill like this, and it had rained and rained and rained and rained. Muddy, wet, stinking, but everybody's happy. And
The process we're going to do with replacing these teeth, and how that's going to go. And honestly, I'm not sure. I'll follow your lead, but you know, I got one here that I think is going to be a problem as far as an old cavity. It's starting to do the same thing that this tooth did after the doctor repaired it, and I lost this tooth because, you know, the retirement and all that crap. But I didn't want to go down the same path because this work on this tooth not holding up. So I wanted to get this tooth taken care of, and I thought, well, let's get the other teeth, you know, put in. But if you think it's a priority to do a cleaning first, we'll do that. She said, well, that's normal procedure. And I said, well, it's not going to happen today because you're sick. So I'll have.
several bikes tried to make it up that hill, and they failed. There was bikes sliding back down and rolling back down, and I was one of them. And I was one that fought, and just kept trying, and then finally the old clutch went out on my bike. Bagging her up the hill, my buddy already had his pickup truck filled with other bikes that had been torn up. Were in the back of his truck because the guys were in no shape to drive. Room for my bike, and I took it up to the top of this hill, and I don't remember, there was a store, not mistaken, it was a store or somebody's house and a lean-to or something there where you turn in off the road to go down into this revival. People that had that allowed me to chain my motorcycle there, traveled back to Rapid City, dumped off the bikes that we'd hauled, and my buddy, he let me borrow his truck. People I ran with, man. We hadn't known each other for very long at all, but we knew enough about each other and understood each other that that's what we did, was a brotherhood.
To reschedule, but what they did do, we didn't end up wasting time there today, really, because I went ahead and I got all the impressions done. The dentist, she's tops. I'm telling you, this woman is the best I've ever been to. I'm going on 60 years old. I've had my fair share of dealing with dentists. I started out with a dentist when I was a child in our neighborhood, in our county, that was a crook. And what I mean by crook, this tainted many of my friends and family members that went to this dentist. This made us very skeptical. So I know a good dentist. I can tell. I really can. Because this guy, back in the day when we were kids and stuff, used to say we had cavities when we didn't. I was constantly getting disciplined for not taking care of my teeth when I'm like, my goodness sakes, I'm doing everything these people's telling me as a kid. And I thought, wow, this teeth business is really, you know, this is bad business. It's hard to take care of. And I knew every time I went to the dentist, there's going to be drilling and all this shit. He was lying. He finally got busted, but it was too late for a lot of us. You know, silver mouths. We got, you know, silver cavities all through our mouths. I mean, everybody, by the time we hit, you know, 7th grade, everybody had silver cavities, you know, that went to this guy.
9. How about that? Sturgis. With the Coral Bro bike. And we loaded it up and we headed back and realized it was out of gas in the truck. I didn't have much money on me, barely any. I'd spent on the way there partying and stuff, spaced out my budget. 19 years old at the time, by the way, just turned 19. We pull in this gas station and to pay for it while somebody else pumped it. And when I come back out, I got in a truck, started heading down the interstate again, and a few miles down the road, I looked down and I noticed, well, I'm out of gas. So I thought, well, the damn gas gauge must not be working, but it did work, and this is a new truck. Newer truck back in. I think Jimmy drove a new truck. I said, who pumped the gas? And everybody in the truck rolled around. Well, I didn't. And nobody pumped the gas. I went in and paid for it. And I thought, man, oh man. So, me, being a highly intelligent individual that I was up to this point, decided if we can find the same gas station name, same brand gas station along this way before we like gas, maybe they'll contact that place and say, yeah, they paid, but they didn't, you know. It's the opposite of pump and run. They paid and ran.
But, you know, it's all worth it, because while you're sitting there, he told one Polish joke after another. You know, he just popped. And his name was Kilty, K-I-L-T, dentist Kilty. So, skeptic, yeah, I'm skeptic, and as an adult, I have stayed away. I've taken care of my own teeth. I bought, you know, stuff to take care of them with, but there's been things that happened that I had to have taken care of by a professional. You know, tooth pulled, I ain't pulling. So that was way out there, right? I know, I do that, but you gotta understand everything, and it takes time to bring it all together before I throw the pitch and we hit it home.
Not a very good concept. I mean, good for the gas station, but not so good for the guy traveling on the road running out of gas to pay and run without pumping. And you know, we lucked out. By the graces of God, I believe till this day, we lucked out and we ran out of gas as the truck started sputtering, which I never told Jim about that. And I'm going to be responsible for any dirt getting in the filters from the gas tank. Sorry about that, Jim, but I don't remember. If you did have any truck problems with that, it was me. And if you need reimbursed, get a hold of me. I probably won't reimburse you, but it'd be nice to talk to you. So that was my story about that run. I got tons of them, folks, tons of them.
It wasn't really a waste. And the one thing about it is here they are screening you for everything, asking you all these questions, and here they have a staff member that is clearly sick and has something. And I don't understand the why take the risk. And I know something like that could kill your business if you cancel appointments, or. I'm not sure how much work that woman had to be there for today. If it was just to clean my teeth, I would have respected more of getting a phone call. Look, I just want to tell you before you come in that so-and-so's been sick, because they ask you this before they allow you to come in. And I may have been able to do the same thing I did there today, I could have taken care of all of it on the phone and never had to have any kind of contact with that woman. So if I get sick, just know where it came from, because I am a flu magnet.
Sister. I get the creeps right. Whoo, so you ever get you're gonna get pushed off there, you're gonna get hit with something heavy.
So my only beef with today would be that I think that if these doctors' offices are gonna require us to come forward and up front with them prior to us coming to their desk, prior to us being face to face with them, they ought to do the same and keep the same consideration for us. She volunteered this information. There's no doubt that the staff knew about it. There's no doubt that this dentist is the best. But there's no doubt that she didn't know. I think personally this was a bad call to have this individual in there, no matter how many layers of gold this mask has got. And, I'm using gold as, what do you call it? I don't know, example. This thing's triple this and that and scientifically tested to ward off everything. But we know that's not true. I know that's not true by not only my experience having breathing issues my entire life and knowing what gadgets and stuff's out there on the market and what works for what. I know the masks are way out there as far as they're more damage for long-term use. If you go into these places and stuff and you're only going to have it on for a couple of minutes and you can stand it, that's fine. That's fine. But with her knowing she was sick and everything, that mask's not going to, Gap's here and she's having trouble with her coughing. She's coughing. This is not an air-sealed mask that she's wearing. She's wearing a surgical mask. A splatter mask. Let's get with it. These masks they wear are to protect them. They say it's not. They say it's to protect you. But what about this patient on the damn table oozing out shit on you, and these masks are absolutely no use for that? That's what we're supposed to believe? I gotta stop with the mask. I'm getting off on.
Switched back to 7-Up because they took Sierra Mist away from us. Seen bottles sell for $60 on eBay. Like this, I like to twist up. Sprite's okay. Most time you can't get these even. You got to settle for the can now. Seems like I don't know what's going on. Now we got a rack. Well, dadgone it. Alrighty, that's
mask. My point is, forget the mask. Look out for yourself, man. Those people coming in there today with no mask, and then one being told, hey, if you don't mind, would you, mind putting a mask on? And that individual putting a mask on, and then the dominoes falling around that room. Stop with me. And then as people came in, grabbing a mask, following suit like this good sheep, I struck up a conversation with the guy there who was totally against it, but yet he's sitting there going along with wearing a damn mask. I'm not. He's sitting, I thought we was over these masks. And I said, me too, bud. You don't have to wear that. And he's like, I know, but if I'm not going to wear a mask and I know these things and I know that it's bad and I know, I'm just not going to do it. If I know anything's bad or possibly harmful, And people say, oh, it's more harmful not to wear the mask. Look, you're not doing your homework if you say that. Back on the damn mask, and I don't want to get on the mask, whether we agree or not. You got to agree. I mean, I would think you would agree. These doctors need to be letting us know if somebody within their workforce, if you will, is sick. And they need to let us know prior to us perhaps wasting our time coming in and being exposed to it. I would have still made this appointment. Hopefully the day would have still turned out like it would have been, but I didn't have to be exposed to this woman today. That's all I'm saying. And the dentist is still a great woman, great individual. I would have nobody else working on my teeth right now but her. Holy cow, did I just go all through that just for that? I mean, what good is that? If nobody watches this, nobody shares this, nobody's into this, and this content's no damn good, what good are these? Doesn't matter, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to just document my life. That's it. This last run in life. And I'm sharing whatever the hell I feel like sharing. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Oh, yeah, where's that pipe at?
Man, I mean, I'm getting them right now and I can't freaking stop it. This is not an act. I gotta get her out of my mind. You have no idea. If you want to hear more about my personal life, let me know in the comment section. I probably won't share it. Just know that my stepsister gives me the heebie-jeebies. Well, I busted it for good this time. I'm out of business. I'm out of business. Whew! I tell you what else gives me the heebie-jeebies. Evil gives me the heebie-jeebies. I ain't scared of it. Whew! Man, I can't believe that. And so my objective right now is to get everything off the wall or off the floors, get it against the walls in a certain manner, and along the way, perhaps separate things to, keepables and non-keepables. It's not a bad box, but it is for me because it's all about work. I've already done that. Oh yeah, this is what my bad back, bad knee, and bad foot knee got here. Stress, yeah. Oh. Pharmaceutical companies and the insurance company run these offices. You don't get what you need, you get what pays him. Isn't that a shame? I'm getting ready to drop him, but I won't get into that. If you want to know more about my personal life, let me know in the comments section. Probably won't share it, but you're more welcome to ask. This is about as deep as you're going to get. Maybe. I might rant. I don't know. Maybe I already have. Hell, I'm not kidding you. Wow. That stepsister of mine gives me the heebie-jeebies. Little trick, when you don't know how to spell something, you just kind of make it as close as you can. People look at it, think you got sloppy writing. They can make it out. They don't discover that you're partial illiteracy or anything. They're out there, they're still here. I will tell you this much, I've never been in that category and I'm not making fun of it. I'm telling you right now, learn how to read and write. Man, by all counts, man, know how to do math. Just nothing else for the money aspect, budgeting your bills and knowing how much you're gonna have to take in and stuff. Reading and writing, adding, subtracting, dividing, and multiplication. Boom, you're in. A firm grasp of the obvious. For Goto. Firm flying Henry. Thought we had a paint supply box. Where did the paint supply box go? The household paint supply box. I see a use for everything in that box. I ain't got no use for it. The cat walked straight over there and sneezed inside of my cup. I seen a doctor on, I can't remember what show it's on, but he had cats. And then as the COVID come around, he started studying something that told him that cats could spread the COVID. And as time progressed in his videos, his cats disappeared. He got to the point where he was telling people, get rid of your cats. I forget that doctor's, because he'd see him and he had these cats, like in his office or whatever. And then all of a sudden, he starts talking about the cats that spreading COVID, and then there's no more cats. Where'd cats go? And did anybody else follow his advice? And they're cats. It's not funny. Trust me, you see what I'm dealing with here. I got all the reasons in the world to take these two cats out, and I'm not. Right? I'm not. You got unconditional care when you get stuck with some of God's creatures. You know, that includes some of your family members. Even though I say you get rid of the toxic people and stuff like that, if there's no other means for them, I mean, I would never turn away anybody that I'm sorry, I guess I would, because evil I will not welcome in. Now that's the difference. You got to distinguish what's evil and what's not, and them cats aren't evil. And some of the people that are out there that have problems, they're not evil. I can deal with that kind of stuff, and I intentionally go out of my way to make sure they have the care provided to them that they need, and I always have. But the evil, no, we won't go there. So let's make sure we got that straight there, because I do stand by what I said about, man, if they're out to harsh your melon, they're evil and out to get you all the time, get rid of them. Get rid of them. How'd I get on that cat doctor? But anyway, he's still around. Likable guy. This box is full of air tools, power tools, not full, but I exaggerate. But I usually catch myself and straighten it out more on.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, like it's any of your business for playing with the string till you came along.
Huh. Bad attitude as always, I see.
Well, you always got to come around.
Hey, he's my master too.
Yeah, but I've been here longer.
Well, is he gonna play or what?
I don't know. Let's see. I'll try to get him going.
No, he's a dud. Now wait, the shoes are coming close. Come on, help. Help me get it. Help me get it. Hey, what in the world is that?
Are you going to get it or not?
Huh? Oh! Give me that thing. I'll get it from down here.
Here. Don't say I never gave you anything.
Huh. Smart aleck.
Morning, sir. Good to see you arrived. Let's get these off. Let's raise up the angel.
It's wake up time.
Is there anybody in there? Sonic, you're on video right now, refusing to wake up for your papaw. Oh, the world is gonna shame you. The world is gonna shame you. There's little frogs out there that are counting on you today to relocate them to a safe place.
Yeah.
Master Damien. My man. You gotta welcome.
I can't open my eyes.
They'll come around. You know where everything's at anyway. You can work in the dark.
He does this, he's making biscuits. That means he's happy.
Making biscuits. I never heard that before. You come up with some good stuff.
My sister taught me that.
Alright guys, there's scrambled eggs on the stove. Be careful because the burner is on, keeping them warm. You gotta fix your own toast. Very important. Are you awake enough to hear this?
Yeah.
Oh.
We have a water advisory.
Oh,
It's called a water advisory. Do not drink the water.
Yeah, I saw that last night.
You're next. He's happy today. Let's all be happy today. I'm the only one allowed not to be happy because I'm old and tired and wore out. So you kids you should be happy all the time. No excuse. She's saving lives today. She's picking up all the little tiny toads and frogs and rehoming them over to a safer place so they don't get ran over here while we're doing the work.
Make that the thumbnail.
Life goes on. I love my kitty cat, yes I do. I love my kitty cat, oh I do. I love my kitty cat, yes I do. I love my kitty cat, oh I do. No more waiting for a friend. He's my pal till the end. Yeah! I love my kitty cat, yes I do. I love my kitty cat, oh I do.
That helped jolt your memory where you went with it last, and you found it almost immediately after that. So I was right in the long run.
No, I put it in there.
I know.
You wasn't right. You was wrong.
But I can't believe you looked all this time and you didn't, and it wasn't on the ground, and you just now looked in that. That's wild. You thought a guy would have looked in that like years ago.
Well, I remember throwing it on top of these rocks somewhere.
Evidently not, right?
Yeah, like I said, my mind is
So
gone.
your mind's gone, mine's not. That's the moral of the story here today. This old man's mind is still rocking. And you're saying that the cutters aren't working, how many cutters?
Oh, they're working. They're working.
But you
That's not what I'm saying. I don't know how to explain it.
What? Tell me.
What is wrong with you?
What?
What is wrong with you? Keep working. You can talk about it.
No.
Never mind.
Why do you keep messing with my work?
I'm not.
What?
Fight.
I didn't hear you.
Trying to find all the puppies. All the puppies. 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 Okay, so you want to see the froggies? Oh shoot, hang on. Do I have to turn it or what?
Keep going, I'm right behind you.
Get back down there. You see them? Those are all froggies. There's like 10 in there. Smell like freaking dead fish though. They stink. But them's my froggies.
Almost a dozen so far, huh?
Oh, they're babies. Oh. Can't believe how tiny they are. They have back legs and tails.
Nature's pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I know. Look right here. Oh my gosh. There's so many. I want to. Well, he's just sitting there.
What a jump. Oh, man, he leaped and... That dude's a jumper there, buddy.
Right there. There's another one right here.
Yeah, this is an Olympic champion here. I know one when I see one.
Where'd he go?
Oh, man, you can't keep up with this cat. You need to wipe your shoes off
I will.
in that grass. Not there, you'll smash your toads. All that work, and now you're walking around trampling on them.
That's what I want to fill this up, and then I want to bring a water supply so that it stays wet. I got to do a system to where water runs out of it when it gets so tall, but it never drops below that level. Then we can get the goldfish.
Goldfish eat froggies, I bet you. Tadpoles.
Eat them good. We got enough food to get them pretty big then, don't we?
No!
And then part frog right now. If you touch him, he'll
him?
jump. Yeah, touch him, make him jump a little bit. You can use a sticker, see? He's getting the jumping thing. Still got his tail, look at that. The alpha cat takes over everything.
Buddy?
Jumper.
I know, do you see this giant one in here?
Mm-hmm. Have at it.
Jeez, that is freaking...
That dude wanted out. He just jumped right out of there.
Yeah. Aw. Alright, here goes one baby. Aw.
Them little ones are quick.
There's a wasp right there.
He won't bother you. Unless you run around, jump around. You leave them, that's not a wasp anyway.
I didn't catch one. Come on. Come on. Alright, frick it. There's another. Come on. You're okay. Come on. There's another. Come on, you're okay. There's another.
How many so far in the last?
35.
35 of them.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh my goodness, that dude's fresh. He was just a tadpole just a few minutes ago.
No, I picked him up a few minutes.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, all right. He's down in that hole hiding. It was cool, that little one.
Aww.
Watch where you're walking. There's little babies everywhere. Eggs, too, down in that. I just stay out of that because you're going to be stepping on eggs and everything. Yeah, he's found him a spot there in that hole. He's got his mouth in there. He's found something to eat.
He did?
Yeah.
Froggy? You guys are gonna be safe in here.
Who you think you are up there on my gator? He thinks he's a big old dog. You're one cool cat, man. So I'm getting irritated by flies. Imagine that. Oh. And cats. I don't mind cats. They got over 5,000 square feet here to float around and run around. Well, maybe not quite 5,000 because the other part's shut down. But... Oh, get out of the way. If you count airspace and everything else, they got a lot of room in here. Yep. Our village idiot is showing her butt more than usual. Man, this fly. You're gonna die. Yep, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Here, let me give you somewhere to land. Come on. Here, come on. Come on, come here. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come here, land. Land right there. Oh, come on, you can do it. Come on, you're getting closer. You're getting closer. Oh, just about, you're stupid. Get over, land. Ugh. Did I get him? Oh! I ain't picking him up. So, Black Hat Day. Things are gonna happen in here today. I'm armed, I'm dangerous, I'm leaking. That's never good. If they can understand English, they'll stay out of my way. Really nothing new to report. Still going through boxes, still sorting. Right now, I'm at the phase where I'm trying to separate new stuff. Fireside chat, 'cause man is it hot. So it feels like it's a fireside chat. So I've always been a kind of guy to document things in my life. And when I was introduced to cameras and video cameras, I took right off with. In fact, when I was a kid, you had these little cassette players, and I'd go around recording everything and had a little microphone on it, you know. It was just cool to record daily events. And when video came out, it made it even more cool. When I go to put these videos together, what you get is sometimes a week's worth of video of us packed into maybe an hour, under an hour, or over an hour. As I'm doing it, I'm watching these and I'm finding I'm getting disappointed in myself in some of these videos, because as a grandparent, you know, I'm supposed to be teaching these kids a lot of things. Sometimes it requires tough love, and I realize that. And I keep telling them how I remember when I was their age, and this and that and that. Then I watch these videos, and I'm telling you something, I forget. I recognize that, because sometimes I'm short with them. I'm thinking they already should know something, but the fact is that's what they're here to do, is to learn. This is a good test here today for these cats. I'm loud. They can hear every word I'm saying. You're gonna get squirted with my powerful. I mean, this is probably one of the most powerful squirt guns I've ever owned in my life. You're gonna get it with this if you trip me up. Every time you trip me up, every time you're getting it with this. But let's just see how smart cats really are. New stuff, I'm just gonna pile down here and separate later, see how much I got of each before I even decide. Same stuff, nothing new. And I think it's easy to lose sight of that when you're dealing with a couple of kids as sharp as the ones that I'm dealing with. I can carry a conversation with these two. They're just really, really intelligent and common sense. You don't get that combination all the time. Heart, soul, mind, it's a good combination, not just because they're mine. I recognize that in people and individuals, and I recognize that in my own as well. I recognize when I'm failing too, and I'm gonna have to lighten up. I mean, I'm watching these videos and I'm seeing two kids doing the best, that they can. Got me right up my rear end all day long. You better go. And the black hat still on. I haven't had to fill the squirt gun up yet. It's got a lot in it. I've only had to, I don't ever have to hit him. Never. He's cool. But I've hit the village idiot twice. And the last time was probably an hour ago. And she hasn't came back underneath my feet. So if you're having issues, I would advise you to, this really works well. This works good, and it's not harmful. A few people out there worried about, oh, that's abuse, and he's hit that cat more times than he needed to. Well, maybe I have. We have been playing a little bit too with it, but it's been very productive. She stayed out from beneath my feet. I don't know, maybe she'll forget, but so far, seems she hasn't forgot. We've got an hour's worth of memory we're working with, I'm pretty sure right now, so we'll just test her and see how much we got. And if it's necessary, if she forgets and comes back in 2 hours, then I'll set my squirt gun alarm for every 2 hours and try to get her. And we'll be doing a little therapy, we'll be bringing her back, getting her memory back for her. So this is all win-win. The black hat's not such a bad thing, folks. I'm telling you right now. We've been around here, we've benefited from it today. And they're learning, and I see them looking up to me, and then I end up, maybe being a little snarly or something. And sometimes it's required. But what I'm saying is, I'm finding that there's been a few times that I didn't like what I seen of myself. Now, I'm not saying these kids are angels, and they're not. I was saying as adults, we need to remember that. We need to not only say we remember what it was like to be their age, but we need to really, really mean that. We really, really need to always try to remember that. And I'm telling you, the best way, well, maybe not the best, I don't know what the best way is, but one way is to video your daily events and rewind that stuff and watching, even yourself, watch that. Sometimes I don't even like to hear myself. I'm watching one and I'm thinking, you're getting some great footage if you just shut your trap, I'm running a moment for somebody that's that's in the shot, if you will. Oh, jeez, get out of the way. Stay out of my way. I think it's a game, and my power tools, but other than that, they're going on the shelves here in the boxes, marked, and, as I need them, I'll grab them down, or if I end up leasing or selling the place, it's going to be easy to grab this stuff and run. So that's where we're at. How you gonna read street signs and shit if you can't read English? We're not. Go ahead, help yourself out anytime. We don't like that so much, do we? I'm telling you right now, you You know, I don't like wearing a black hat. That's the truth, I don't. But it's do or die situation. Do you let these animals run around here? Not so much, sir. I can't remember the last time I've tripped over him. That other one has tripped me so many times. And here she comes, right back. See, he'll walk right, he don't get too close, but she gets right underneath me. I'm right here, she just can't, she don't get it. Black hat's on. So, and the kids, you know, just know the adults make the majority of the daggone mistakes. So, you know, it's whether you're man or woman enough to step up and admit it and try to make it right. And I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to do better with that. I got two great kids here. And they help me tremendously. Without, you know, their help, a lot of this stuff wouldn't get done. They're good workers, and I don't want them to quit wanting to visit me because I'm a little hard on them and stuff. I mean, but these are kids, you know. They get reimbursed. They get rewarded for their work. So don't get me wrong. I think I've been a little tough on them lately, and I'm going to have to lighten up and be a little more softer, I believe. You may find, you know, you need to do the same thing at your home. I don't know. Speaking for me only. If they understand the English language or not. I know a lot of people don't. Frustrating too. Should be required in my opinion. I'm just kidding. Use them as long as you can. That's a grandparent's right. That's what it's time. Your kids are supposed to pay you back, and if it has to be through the labor of your grandchildren, by daggone, you go get it. Yes, indeed, you go get it. Yes, sirree, Bob, and get it before they turn 18, because once they turn 18, you ain't getting it no more. So you get it now, and you work their little tails off. Don't worry about it. Don't feel guilty about it. If you get short, that's grouchy old age, and that's normal. If they don't understand that, well, they ain't gonna understand much of anything. And I'll tell you another thing right now. That cat's not gonna, you know, I said a long time ago, if I let it, that cat's gonna be the death of me, because it is constantly tripping me up. It's our village idiot. It would never intentionally harm anybody. I mean, it's not called the village idiot for nothing. It's a mushmelon, mushhead cat. Yeah. Coming anyway. You let your animals trip you up and you don't discipline them and try to make them stop. It's your own damn fault when one of them trips you up and you go down and break a hip. It's not only you're right, but it's a privilege for them kids to get to be working alongside. You know how many kids don't get to meet their grandparents in the first place? So I'm telling you right now. Yeah, I'm telling you. Use it. Use that power you got as a grandparent. There's a lot of grandparents out there that ain't got no power. If you got it, you use it. It's all right if you gotta, you know, crack the whip every now and then. You don't want them kind of animals around. I don't care how much you love them, especially the older you get. And, you know, sir, not so bad. He knows his distance. He stays in his lane. Black hat's on. I don't like it. I don't like wearing a black hat. Nope. Gosh. That's all that, you know. Just living the dream. You know, I was living the dream. Yes, sir, Bob. Living the dream. You can't trust things anymore. You gotta be a deep thinker and a somewhat low-level stinker, you know, to this life without too much hassle. I've been around a long time, I don't know that.